How do you feel?
Good. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. As always, I'm Sum.
And I'm Cody, and this is Cody Sum, and we are the duo who does more than each other. So, finally,
We can announce it.
our reality show, House of Heat,
House of Heat.
only on Tubi.
Streaming now.
It's streaming now. The first 2 episodes have dropped.
As of this week. We're so excited to be able to share this with you.
And we watch them, and we love it.
Yeah.
We look very calm and chill right now. You'll have to stay tuned. I feel like we get way more involved.
I know. I'm watching us, and I'm like, this was like the calm before the storm because there was so much.
All of our friends are like, oh, you're very likable. You guys are very likable. I'm like, I'm glad you all think that right now.
Really, no one told me that yet. No, I'm just kidding. I just feel like
I'm likable.
You are very likable all the time, but
not for long. No,
you're likable through the whole show. But we're so excited to be able to. We wanted to do a recap of the episodes. We're gonna do this every week while the show is airing. So stay tuned for these. We're gonna release these every
Saturday morning. We're gonna try to watch it Thursday.
I'm gonna try to shoot for Friday.
Okay.
Just so it's not too far out.
We're going to watch it Wednesday, Thursday, or whenever it comes out.
Yeah.
We're going to try to do this as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And post it. We're going to even try to bring some of our housemates on.
Yeah.
To talk about some stuff.
So these videos won't be as edited because we just need to get them out.
Yeah.
Because we want to. I think it's really cool. Like I love when I watch a show and you can get some of the behind the scenes from like the castmates, like Vanderpump does a lot, and just provide a little insight because we were there for 8 weeks and they had to cram it
almost 9 weeks,
almost 9 weeks, and they had to cram this into 10 episodes. So of course they have to cut out some stuff.
So there's 2 episodes just dropped. So this is the first recap we're doing about those 2 episodes, and then we have 8 more weeks of this where we're going to recap every episode.
Yes. So thank you so much for joining. I at this point, if you haven't watched, I hope that you want to go watch, and thank you for all the support. We had such a blast doing this together.
As reality TV fans,
we're such big reality TV fans.
We're Bravo gays. We love a Housewives.
We love a Housewives moment.
Vanderpump Rules.
Prostitution
we love
whore.
The Valley. We just met Zach from the Valley last night. It was
yeah,
very cool. We're actually having a celebration party for the show tonight.
We are. We did
I'd
first.
Come, but it's gonna be over by the time you guys see this.
We did our first interview for the show today.
It went so well, so fun.
I don't know. I'm really excited.
We're
I'm really
soaking
excited.
up every opportunity right now.
Yeah,
we're living in the moment.
I'm just so happy that we can finally talk about it.
Yeah, you guys, we've been dying to tell you.
And I can't imagine these RuPaul girls that have to keep it a secret for 6 months.
Oh.
Like we had to just keep it a secret for a month.
I know,
and I was dying.
But
we wrapped up filming. I don't know if we're allowed to say. I might cut it, but like we wrapped up filming in April and it's already out. So like I'm so excited. Let's talk about the episode. You took some notes.
Yeah, I took some notes.
I took mental notes.
We lived it, but also it's different when you're watching it back.
Yeah,
it's
let's
start from the whole intro and like meeting people. And I look back and they're like, "What are your first impressions?" But now that I think about it, it was like I think I blacked out in that moment because I was so like out of my element. Like I feel like I blacked out. Like I don't remember my first impressions because I was just like in awe of what we were doing and what was happening.
Yeah, they actually, they showed a clip of what I said about my first impressions, but I would agree with you. I feel like you're just such an adrenaline rush of like, oh my God, we're doing this. There's cameras in your face. I don't remember like what my first impression for Brandon was. I
remember loving Brandon because
I do remember liking him a lot.
What I remember is like he was so welcoming.
Yeah, he was very welcoming.
I was like, damn, I like him.
I think we drank a lot. Well, this is what they don't really show. They don't really show.
I'm glad they don't show how much we drank.
No. But what they didn't really show in this episode is that when we got there that first night, we all got so drunk.
Like
we got so drunk.
They show like the Pong game that we played.
Yeah.
But what you don't they show like a minute of that.
Yeah.
We don't realize this. We played that for like hours. We played it in the kitchen. We played it in the living room.
We went outside.
We played it outside.
Yeah.
Like
we all got so drunk.
So drunk. And I'm actually glad they didn't show the outside part because that's when I was really drunk and that's when my competitive spirit was.
No, but that was
erupting.
so fun. That was fun.
No,
though.
but I get so. I feel like it's.
No.
I feel like my competitive nature is a little unattractive.
No. I love you, and I know that side of you. Like that night was fun, and what they showed of it was great. But like there was. we did have a full night together of hanging
So
out.
much
Like
more.
even with Chase, you know, we had a fun night that first night
Me
where
and
we
Chase were like the ones who organized the games.
Yeah.
pretty
We were
much.
organizing
It was
some
our
games.
idea. Yeah.
And but that was our bonding.
You know,
moment.
when Ava throws the cups around, like that was just the start of the games.
Yeah.
You know?
And
There
like
so
that
much
was
more
dramatic.
after
That was dramatic.
Yeah.
And that caused some tension. But like we did still play some other games and had a lot of fun together.
We played Civil War, which is kind of like flip cup and beer pong like mixed together. So fun.
Yeah. And what another thing they didn't, you know, show as much is that like Ava, Vinny, Cody, and I as couples, the two couples, and that we got really close really fast.
Yeah, those
within that first day.
First 2 episodes, like the scene where
Yeah.
Sumner, well, like we're talking about episode 1 right now, but like,
Yeah. Do you want to
like-
just start
yeah.
from the beginning or
Yeah,
or
yeah, that's
your
what we're
notes?
doing.
Your
Yeah,
notes.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
We're doing
okay.
episode 1.
I don't want to jump.
but it's
I don't
yeah.
stop me if I'm jumping
Let's
too far.
Let's not mix too much.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
the beer pong was first episode.
Yeah, the beer pong
But
was
you know,
episode,
we
you know?
did cling to Ava and Vinny very quickly, and they cling to us, and we had a very good chemistry as friends. And you know,
Also, we
that
do
lasts-
this,
that
we do
lasts
this, we
all
do,
season.
we
That
do
lasts
the
all
same
season.
kind of content, which was, you know,
yeah, and that's helpful.
Yeah.
And that lasts all season, and we're still pretty close. You know, they live like very
Are
far
we?
from us.
Don't give it away.
Yeah, we're close with everybody.
We love everybody.
Every single
No, but just based off of, you know, that first episode, like we were a little foursome,
And we clung to Brandon, and then
and we loved Brandon, you know,
Yeah.
and we
and the
loved,
thing is like I like to think that I clung to Steph, but I feel like that does come a little later.
yeah. Well, Steph,
Yeah.
as you see in the first episode, we do something that we haven't done in a few years, which is go live, and like we had a lot of great discussions with her, even outside of the ones that were shown in the episode.
I have that in here, but I have an order I want to go.
Oh, do you want to go in order?
Yeah,
Stop me.
So
Wait, and real quick, in our show's fashion, as you might have seen, is we drink a lot of White
a
Claws.
lot. We went through boxes and
Boxes and
boxes
boxes and box. Cheers. We're having White Claws.
White Claws were House of Heat.
House of Heat.
But the first thing I wanted to talk about was, you know, Ava, you know, has a hard time just like keeping secrets and keeping her mouth shut. But the fact that I did not know she took hangers from everybody until we watched the show, it's crazy.
Did we didn't know that? I
We
couldn't
didn't.
remember.
We didn't.
I couldn't remember.
we didn't know.
Okay, we
we
didn't
had
know.
no idea. And
Yeah.
the funny
'Cause
thing
you
is,
you
I
bought
wish,
you bought.
I
a bunch
wish
of
they would have
hangers.
shown it. I bought 100 hangers. There's a whole part of me like unpacking hangers, just because we didn't have enough hangers, because I'm OCD organized and I need it like.
And that might
And
they
also
might
the
show
closet,
our, they
the
might show our
closet,
closet later.
The
but-
closet in that house, I miss. It's the one thing I miss about that house. I miss that fucking closet.
Yeah.
It was amazing, and I hope they show it, because literally the producers and the cameramen were like, "This is the most organized closet I've ever seen," and I
Yeah.
took so much pride in that.
Honestly, even if she hadn't taken all the hangers, we would have needed to buy.
Well, it
more
was like
anyways.
I
It
wish,
doesn't matter.
because they show
you know.
Fosh asking for hangers. They show Steph like someone took my hangers.
There was
Like,
only-
they should
but
have
there was-
totally put me in unpacking hangers.
There was
I
only
bought.
5 hangers though that they
Yeah.
took from each person. It's not when the producer's like, "Oh, we stocked each room with hangers." I'm like, "You didn't stock."
It was like
enough
a
hangers
hotel
for-
room. It's like what a hotel room
you
gives
didn't
you.
stock enough hangers
Yeah.
either way. Either
Yeah.
way. But no, I guess we didn't.
But
know
I did want to
that.
talk
guess
about
we
that.
didn't know Yeah.
And then, you know, the whole thing about when we met Fosh, who on the show, that she does introduce herself as Nafisha, but like she told us that she wants to be called Fosh. So
In the interviews,
when
yeah,
we say
but-
Fosh, we're talking about Nafisha, and I don't really think they made that connect.
She never once told us to call her Nafisha.
It just says Nafisha, and she says I'm Nafisha, and then it says her handle's Fosh Posh.
Posh Posh,
But like
yeah.
they don't. She
Yeah.
didn't say I go by Fosh.
I
So
guess
like
she
there's
did,
scenes
yeah.
where we're talking about Fosh, but I'm like, some people might not understand who we're talking about
Yeah.
if they don't pay attention to like her Instagram handle.
I guess so.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, yeah.
So I thought that was weird. I thought, you know, because I'm going by Cody, my like Koaty, like I'm changing my name to
That's
Cody.
your real name.
I've changed my name
That's
to
your
that.
real that's your real name.
And that's what I want people to go
We're the
by. So I
Blaines.
thought it was similar with her. She was like, I'm going by Fosh. Fosh is my name. So I thought she was going to introduce herself
Yeah.
as Fosh.
I don't know.
You know? I just thought that was interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
don't know.
will say-
she's forgettable to me.
I will say, don't be a bitch.
I'm sorry.
So I will say,
She didn't want to come out and play Pong with us. Remember? She even said she's like,
I forgot.
I was tired.
Yeah. But, you know, now we know she's an introvert. Like, we didn't understand that at first. So, you know, there was like while we were in it, we're like, why is this girl like not hanging out with us? Like what? Like she thinks she like better than us? She not like us? Like what the hell? Like I remember thinking that.
That is true. I think that's
so in the moment we had a negative
misconception.
opinion of her because she wasn't doing stuff with us. And then you watch these scenes where she's like doesn't feel like she's any friends. It's like such a miscommunication.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. Like for me, like you see in the episode, we make dinner. Like I made some of the food. You made some of the food. Vinny, you and I made dinner. Yeah. She hasn't come out. And Brandon.
He made the fish.
He did make the fish.
The fish killer.
Fosh had not come out the night before. She had not hung out with us. You know, she had that discussion with Brandon, and she just comes out, eats the food, says thank you, whatever. We have a sweet conversation. Of course, that dinner conversation is really nice, but she just goes back in her room right after. She doesn't offer to help to like clean or do anything. Like she just like let us cook, ate the food, and left.
Yeah.
I don't know. So some of that about her bothered me. It's like she almost was like used to like being taken care.
Yeah, it bothered you.
It bothered me about like just like she just needs to be taken care of and that's it. And then she just goes back to her room.
You know, everyone's like raised differently. Everyone has a different kind of expectation of their environment, and you know, hers is very different than ours. So it's like,
I'm just saying.
It is what it is.
It is what
but you know, I will say, shout out to Ava and Brandon. Your confessionals in the first 2 episodes are killer. Like,
yes,
you read people, just the way you're articulating what you're saying. You know, Ava eating up Chase is like sick. You know what? I will even say Vinny, like puss on the face. Like when you say Ava carved him up, like I love it.
Ava and Vinny have some good one-liners. Yeah, I mean that's when they were.
Brandon, just the way you carry yourself in your confessionals and the witty shit you say, like, girl. Season 2, like I was taking notes. You have the bar here, and I need to get there.
I know,
because the confessionals, I feel like I was horrible, and I feel like that's why
theirs were better than ours.
Yeah, my confessionals.
That's why they're being used more.
My confessionals also like it was probably the worst thing I did, and I can understand why mine aren't being shown because I feel like I did terrible.
You think
at them?
I mean, you're also,
but you know, we're our own harshest critic. Yeah. So you know, it is what it is. But I do want to like say, Ava, Brandon, like. If you watch this, which you probably won't, you killed it. I loved it. Your confessionals make me laugh. I love it.
No, I laughed a lot, and you know, some people are getting on Ava for the Chase thing and saying that she's antagonizing him, but honestly, like
in the moment, it didn't feel like that.
No, Chase is a douche.
But yeah, like in the moment. Did I just shush you? I'm sorry.
I don't know, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. If you watch the first episode, Chase is a douche. Like he literally, he tries to quit. You know, like come on.
I mean, if you let a girl and you even say she's intentionally doing it, get under your skin like that, and you run out like a little pussy, like girl, that's like you lose all credibility in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, come on, be a man. You're this macho man. Like how you act, and then you run out like a little bitch. Like, come on.
Like I just
Bye.
what you don't see actually. Just another thing is when we all go in, because this is in that episode, right? Where we all go in and we watch Ava and Vinny's porn. We go in and we watch their content. We also watch our content. So we go in, we watch.
They didn't show ours. Ours is. You know, Ava, they do the same thing as us, but I think ours is actually a little more hardcore.
Well, the one I showed them, yes. So we go in, we watch Ava and Vinny's content. Chase and Jade are doing their thing in the background.
And he went like this.
Yeah. So
like yuck.
When
the gay content.
Exactly.
That's a full homophobe thing.
We start watching. Yeah, exactly. We start watching our content because Ava and Vinny are like, oh, you watched ours. We want to see yours.
Yeah.
Even Vinny is like supportive and like, let's watch each other's content. And then we heard later Ava looked back and Chase did that.
And then we didn't realize, and she didn't tell us later, but that's why she said, are you a homophobe?
Yeah.
Which he addresses, in the show. He's like, she called me a homophobe. And now I'm like, oh, I understand why she called you a homophobe because you're being a cunt.
Yeah.
Can I say cunt on YouTube?
I'll blurb it out.
Blurb.
But that's just, that's something that they didn't really show. Yeah. And, there were just so many moments in that first few days where Chase was just being rude to everybody in some sort of way.
He really walked in with this like I'm unholier than now attitude, like God complex, and
holier
also bitch. Like don't say every villain needs his Batmobile. No, Batman has a Batmobile. What villain has?
Batman's not a villain.
What villain has a fucking car. Nobody.
Every one-liner that Chase said that
Terrible.
he thinks
There
was
was-
funny were so stupid.
An eye for an eye. I mean, an eye for a head. Stupid.
I will say whatever.
I never.
Like,
I understood like 90% of those stupid little quips that he gave. Like shitty, stupid, don't make sense.
But I'm gonna say like
Sucky.
if you're thinking like you want to come for Ava, like no, Ava articulates herself very wittily, and is that a word? Witty.
No.
She's very witty.
She's very
But
witty.
she's also she's smart. Like I think that she's gonna get some slut shaming comments, and they're not deserved. Like
They aren't.
everyone enjoys a good blowjob. Don't act like you don't.
Yeah. Something
And
to
don't come for her for wanting to have sex with her partner, her boyfriend,
and makes money off of it.
and makes money off of
All
it.
that's something she's going to
actually-
do anyway. That's how we
She's
feel.
not actually out there doing this with a bunch of people. She's doing it with her partner. So yes, she's vocal about it, but I'm sorry. Like, let her be vocal about it.
Yeah.
And she does that in the first episode. Yes, it can be a lot. It can be, I guess, borderline annoying sometimes, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I love her for it. I
Yeah,
love her for it.
I love her for it, too.
I connected with her really quickly because of how open she was
Yeah.
about that stuff.
So the next thing I want to address is,
Yeah.
they keep saying Vinny's gay for pay, gay for pay. In the
Oh,
gay
yeah.
world, gay for pay means you literally go have sex with men for money, like, and you're
Yes.
straight.
Well,
So they keep
I
saying
think-
that, but like, for us, when they said that, we're like, oh wait, you're going fucking these guys.
Yeah, but I think that's where Vinny
We do
puts
explain
his-
it to them, but they don't show us explaining that that's not the right term.
Yeah, Vinny
for
puts
them.
Vinny puts his foot in his mouth a lot.
Yeah.
But yes,
No, but even Ava says gay for pay. So we that's
both
something-
do. They both
that's
do. They
something
both do.
we had to teach them. Me,
Yeah.
you, and Brandon. We're like, no, that's not. Stop saying that.
yeah,
That doesn't make you look how you think it does.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
you're not advertising yourself as gay. You're marketing yourself towards gay men, but
Yeah.
your page, you are straight and you're not fucking guys.
You're a
I mean, I don't know.
You're a straight
I mean,
man with gay followers, and you're making money
Hey, guys.
because of that off of gay followers. Because a lot of gay men do like
yeah.
straight men. Like they
I
get
mean, he
off,
hasn't fucked a man at this point, but
we
you
know.
know that so you'll have
or
to
do we?
or do we? I don't know. You'll
Yeah.
have to tune into the rest of the season.
But I do want to
to
cover
find
that
out.
because I know.
I would say at this point in episode 1,
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider him gay for pay.
Yeah.
But didn't he do such a good job doing those butt pics? Like that was so out of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
Oh, are we already on episode 2?
That's episode 2.
Okay.
I want to
we'll
cover.
backtrack.
Yes.
Okay, let's
stop
cover one more thing.
fast-forwarding.
I'm
Let-
sorry.
I am handling the schedule. Okay, so the only other thing for episode 1 I would talk about is the us talking to Steph about our live and kind of our live, because there was actually so much that went into that wasn't shown. The meeting with Steph. If you little saw my book of notes, like, there's like quick couple seconds. We were there probably for an hour talking to her.
And we had already had a couple discussions prior,
Yeah.
just like building up to this official one that we
Planning,
had, where
planning.
we were like, let's take notes, but we had already talked to her a bunch because she had so much
It
advice
looked like we talked to her and then we did it. Like, no, there was like planning and preparation, and we like were posting and like promoting it for a week before we did it, and like really like just pushing that we were doing a live.
Yeah.
And it, like we put a lot of work into it.
We did. Yeah, we posted about it
And I will
days
say,
before we did it.
They
and
showed
then
just clips of things that Steph was saying, but like she taught us so much.
She did teach us
It
so
didn't
much,
even.
yeah.
It didn't even like get even to the surface of what she talked to us about. Like not even close.
they're just. I mean, yeah, they scratched the surface, but there's still so much more that we
Yeah.
learned from her that like I guess isn't super important for everyone to know, but it was
No.
great for us to know and learn. And then when we got
Honestly, there's so many like secrets
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like.
yeah.
Secrets that maybe you don't want to share, because
I don't know. I mean, like I would, but like just when we got on that live, we were I know for me, I was definitely nervous because we hadn't gone live in so long, and I was like, if this goes poorly, it's going poorly on television for everyone to see.
you were
that it went
nervous.
bad.
Even Steph was like,
And-
"Wow," because Steph didn't actually see it. She texted me and goes, "Wow, like you guys look kind of nervous."
We were.
I don't think I was. I think I just was drunk. You look
No,
nervous
once I got
because you
drunk, I
were
wasn't nervous. Once I
Yeah.
got drunk, I wasn't.
Yeah.
But when we started, and I love what they showed about it because, we got. I was gonna be grateful if we made 500,
Yeah.
and we more than doubled that.
Yeah,
And so
it's
like
good.
you see a start, And we're like, hey, we haven't done this in a while. I was definitely nervous, but then people started buying us shot after shot after shot. I had to raise the price
of shots
of the shots because people were buying us so many shots.
That's
and we were so drunk by the end.
That's why I was like, I'm gonna be drunk by dinner.
Yeah, like that was accurate. So we got to that amount, our tip goal. We did it for an hour. We
surpassed our goal.
Yeah, we did it for an hour. And so when we stopped at the hour mark, we got to where we got, and then we were so revved up that we made
an actual video.
We made
on
an
our page.
OF video afterwards, but we didn't get. We did have a.
We should probably pin that one up.
I'm gonna post it, but we had in our mind if we got to a certain amount, we would have done it on the live, but we didn't get there. But we had so much fun. Like after people saw us getting tipsy, people wanted to tip more because they're like, you guys are being so fucking funny.
I just want you to realize like this is just a first scene of Steph giving it her all to help people in the house, and she puts our needs and wants to learn in this industry over her own business this whole season.
I will
and
say
this is just
you did that too though.
Yeah, this is just a small glimpse of that though. Yeah. And I just want everyone to remember this moment because it's very important for the rest of the season, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think that she did that a lot, and I think that you and I did that a lot. Like we, advised a lot about.
We're the only ones in the house who are on every platform.
On other platforms.
Every platform.
So, but that is a continuing theme of the show is we all celebrate each other's wins. And
that's the amazing part about this show.
Yeah.
Was, we do have our conflicts and our fights, but notice how much we're helping each other. Well, 80% of us.
Yeah, but all right. So
so that was episode 1.
Let's go to episode 2.
Episode 2. So the shoot with Vinny outside.
Oh my God, so
he's
fun.
all like gave her pay, but then the moment we're like, here, let's.
We were trying to put him in a Speedo.
Let's put you in shorts that were like those shorts are not even as shorts they wear out.
No,
and he's like, oh my God, they're so short.
But we really were trying to get him in a Speedo. The fact that he did a butt pic.
We might eventually. Who knows?
I know. That's true. Only episode 1. Episode 2. But that was a really fun photo shoot. I think the photos came out great.
We got to post that photo. We actually have photos from that. We haven't posted yet.
We're
waiting for the air date. So
yeah,
I have them on my phone, I think. Or you do.
I have them on my phone. But I think that's when that day Vinny and I were really starting to, we had already bonded, but like us hugging each other naked, like we're
so funny.
We're just funny. I love that kid. Like
I know
this episode, like we were just like
I love them. I just love that both of them.
We got to be goofy and we'll see what happens from there. You know, but there's definitely a little bromance building between Vinny and I. That's for sure.
Yeah, I have a note on here of how Fosh was separating herself from us, which we kind of covered a little bit already. But I just wanted to emphasize this It's so weird.
I didn't see that conversation with her and Brandon until the episode aired.
You're feeling that way, but we're feeling the opposite of you, where we felt like you didn't want to be around us.
I don't really like the fact that she says, "Oh, everyone's just being best friends already." That's weird.
That's why we're here.
Why are you criticizing us for making connections? And also,
we're supposed to come there and sleep for a week and then be like, "Okay, now it's time for me."
I just feel like she was so rude to him. And he's like, just come out and hang out with us.
He did shade her, especially with the
No, but that was after.
Yeah,
that was after.
That's episode 2. But he does shade her with you're cancer, but you're also cancer.
No, I'm saying that was the next night after their conversation.
He has so much love for her, but that was a burn. Even if it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, but I don't know. With Fosh, you'll see how the season goes with her and I's relationship, but I don't know. I just feel like was rude.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
So the next thing I want to talk about is Nate, and there's a scene where Sumner looks a little jealous, and I will say there's a lot more that happened around that topic.
Yeah, that was fun. I like Nate.
He came in, and there was a spot where he met Sumner, and he goes, "Oh, well, I could leave now," meaning the way he meant that was "Oh, there's somebody who literally looks exactly like me here, I can leave." Because they have very similar attributes.
We're similar, but he's. I'm not gonna lie. I know that he's beef. He's beefier. He's
beefcake.
He's beefier, manlier, and straighter than me. So that's fine.
But it was funny because everyone in the house was teasing me, oh my God, how do you feel that there's 2 Sumners here? There's 2 Sumners. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna get between two Sumners and all this stuff. And it got to the point where they cut this out, but I like climbed on the island, or I forget exactly what I did, but I was like, Nate, your dinner's ready. Like I like yelled it.
Yeah. And what they don't, and one other thing they don't show is when we are shows in the room, and I was like, everyone's obsessed with Nate, blah blah blah. And
He's the new hot white man.
Yeah,
or blonde boy
the
or
hot
something.
white blonde boy, or whatever. And Vinny comes in, and this is, I love it. Vinny's like, he's not as hot as you. No, screw that guy. No.
I wish they would have showed how much Vinny built you.
I know, he's like,
Yeah.
he's like building me. I was like, oh, I think Vinny was just excited because he had just had sex.
Yeah.
But like, you know, for
You
me,
were so concerned about your feelings.
for
It was
me, like,
so cute.
we've
So
talked about this.
cute.
Like, sometimes it's just fun to act jealous or needy.
That's your thing.
To just like, you know,
That's your
get a
thing.
little.
You do it very well.
But like Nate was a very personable person and engaging, and
We do later.
I did have a few conversations with him,
Well, I will say
and they
we
were all
do-
enjoyable.
We do later. I don't know if they'll show it or not, but we
Yeah.
do later connect with Nate. And
No, but even that night,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like I remember being like, oh, like
Yeah.
we stayed out of the whole Chase, you know, and Ava thing that night. Like I was very reserved.
I was totally like, one, I was like, why? I don't remember why you were laying in Ava and Benny's bed, why they were fucking in the closet. I was like, why was that happening? Two, there was a scene of everyone in the living room and like Chase is like taking his photos by the fireplace,
Yeah.
and like every single person is there except you and I.
We're in the kitchen
Even
because
Ava,
nobody.
Ava and Benny too. Like, what were we doing? No,
I don't
think we're
like
in the bedroom.
I don't know. I don't like Chase. Like I don't like him. I think he's a total douchebag. And I think the fact that he tried to use the example that he's not homophobic because he laid on that fireplace and put a rose in between his butt cheeks. Did you hear them say that? He's like, she's calling me homophobic, and I'm literally in the fireplace with a rose between my butt cheeks.
That's
blah,
not
blah.
gay.
That's not gay. Like wanting something
Honestly,
up
as
your
a gay man, that looks stupid.
like wanting something up your ass in general does not make you gay.
Like that photo, whatever you're doing there, that wasn't hot. Like nothing about that was hot. Like
Freaking Nate being like,
if
we
you
just made
sold
we just
five
made
of those
we just made
pictures, like I would be appalled.
Nate's like, we just made $10,000. I'm like, okay,
No.
Nate, you're cute, but like, no,
No, stop being stupid.
that's stupid. It was stupid. But I do love when Nate told Jade she had man hands.
I will say that moment.
That was funny.
I
wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for that.
I will tell everybody. The moment Nate leaves and Vinny starts going off about how he likes Nate better, wishes Nate was here, fuck Chase. Like I was sitting in a chair and could see into the kitchen and see everyone in the living room, and they 100% did not know Chase was in the kitchen. And I remember feeling so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You were in the bedroom. I was feeling so uncomfortable. I was trying to get their attention, and it got to the point where I was like, that's where shit started getting crazy.
So yeah, he almost leaves, you know, that episode 2, and then Jade brings him back, and they
The
save,
youngest
saves
girl in the
whole
house chasing you out. Like, girl, out, go call
Well,
her.
I mean, also Chase is only 26. I think
Yeah.
Chase is also a young little baby that needs to be breastfed.
I
I
honestly
think.
didn't realize how hard Jade was riding for him so early. It's kind of like,
Yeah. But
sad,
I would
sad.
say so. Overall feelings though of
In
you
my
and I
opinion.
at this point, like you and I are having a great time. Like we had such a great like little week 1.
Right now, we are letting the loudmouth take center stage, and we are sitting back and we are observing.
That's usually what I do.
And we are about to attack.
That's
you
usually
know?
my thing. Is
Yeah.
I in
So-
general like when I'm in a new situation, I kind of sit back and observe
Yeah.
before I start like throwing out. Like I see who the big personalities are, and I kind of observe, and
Yeah.
you know, then I get comfortable, and then I
will
come to
say,
play, you know?
It's
kinda my-
so
that's
interesting what they picked to put in the show, and the part where
They
I'm
show
at the
me
kitchen
making
table.
they show me making a lot of weird
Where
faces.
I'm at the kitchen, where I'm like, let's see the fucking. Like, I had like 3 or 4 friends already text me saying, let's see the fucking. Which
It was funny. It was
But
funny. So
That's all I kind of really wanted to talk about. Anything
yeah,
else?
I'm trying to think if there's
If there's
anything
something
else.
you want to, we're going to do one for next week. If there's something you want to ask or address on this video, we can, put it on next week for you. So definitely comment
Yeah.
below.
But
like,
I mean,
overall,
you and I I think, are having a great time at this point.
Oh, we will say we bring the heat.
We went live. We had a pool party. We've cooked. You know, like
Yeah.
I enjoyed cooking for the house. Like we come in really just trying to get to know everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
It's good.
I
It's
mean,
fun. I will tell you what.
we already worked so
drama-
hard.
You think it's dramatic now? Like the drama just gets way crazier, guys.
Does it?
Like,
Between who?
just woo, I'm getting chills. But that's kind of all I had in my notes. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, I don't want to give anything away.
No.
So,
But I will say we had a fucking blast doing this, and we're so excited that we're finally able to share. And just keep watching and keep letting us know what you think. And season 2, we're hoping to bring a lot more to the table. Because we found our kind of our stride and our comfort, and we're excited. We're excited about this time in our life, and we're having a good time.
Yeah. Wait,
So-
should we talk about like real quick, like anything like okay, 'cause like coming into the house, like there's a camera in every room, like any of that stuff. Like, so there's a camera in every room.
I mean, it's really crazy because we watch a lot of TV. Like, they showed like a lot of the mic guys and camera guys
Yeah.
and producers.
The producers
because
behind the scenes,
we at first I feel like, I don't know if this for true because no one said it. I feel like at first they were mad that we were involving them so much,
yeah.
but it got to the point they just like, all right, we're gonna have to go with it because they're involving us so
Right.
much.
And we
But
actually
I like
we
it.
really
I
loved
like
we
it.
loved all the behind the scenes people. Like we got to
Yeah.
know.
Oh my god,
we got
so
to know
much.
every one of them by name.
Yeah,
Like
love them.
I got to know
Love
like
them.
so they're so good at being invisible when they need to be invisible, but like when we need them or whatever, like they were amazing. Like this team
Amazing.
that we got to work with, the sound guys, the mic guys, the cameramen.
Producers, like
I could give you all their names right now.
It's
Like
our
I still,
first
like they're
time.
amazing.
first time doing this, and I mean, so I have nothing to compare it to.
I don't have anything compared to, but
the
like
production
I don't
people
know.
and the cameraman and the mic man, like
yeah.
they were just like our best
It is-
fucking friends.
it is
They were
wonderful.
best friends. They're so fun.
So we had a camera. There's a camera literally in every room.
Every room.
And the only place there wasn't a camera was the bathroom.
We're
So
literally
the bathroom
mic'd.
was our safe space
We literally
to go.
were mic'd up the second we woke up
Mhm.
until like 11 p.m.
Yeah, and on this show, I think like on other reality shows I've seen, like people like use the covers to try to hide they're having sex. We didn't do that. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I think
Sometimes we were like, you put a pillow.
I did put a pillow because I was
once.
like, because they wouldn't turn off the camera light. I was like, they're literally watching us have sex right now.
I don't know if what's on and what's off at this point.
I don't know.
Honestly.
But there's a lot to come this season, and we're mostly at the house, but we do a lot of group
Dinners
activities
and
and dinners
parties
and parties and things,
events.
and there's fights, and but this show really gives you a glimpse of the day-to-day triumphs and
And I would say
challenges
the
that we go
friendships-
through as adult content
Friendships
creators.
between all of us are like this, and
Yeah.
even after the show season 1 has ended, they're currently like this. So
Yeah,
and it's such an interesting thing. We were with 2B people, and we were like kind of like, ooh, we should do a reunion kind of thing. And
I do want to do a reunion.
yeah, so
but-
it'd be cool.
Cody and I, we're good. We had a good time. I mean,
We're loving it.
you're gonna see us go through some ups and downs as well.
Yeah, we're not
They already
perfect. We're not perfect.
they already
and you're gonna
showed
see
it.
that. So I'm excited. I'm excited to show
What is
the more
life-
vulnerable side.
What is life without a little crazy?
Yeah,
I don't know.
we still love each other. So
But all right. Well, that's all we got.
that is all we got. Thank you for watching.
All right. Bye.